The Mini International looks like this. Do I hear the word monocle? No. Yes, there is a certain connection, not only because we know Tyler Brille very good and he's been writing for us and all this, but I think there's also some ideas behind Monocle that are similar to ours. It's easy to access, it's easy to find, it's more informative, it's more, call it serious. We had in the beginning, we had thought we wanted to make it white, black on white, and I think this will come with the next or the issue afterwards. We can change this. Mini was very interested to have the very first magazine closer to the CI with the black, just to, if you have a new magazine, then they wanted at least to keep this for the first issue, the black, which is very strong CI. All the other things are not CI. Here are some pages of the magazine, so you see it's very easy to handle for you. It still has got the aesthetics of a magazine in some kind. It's a bigger size. You will have one, I think they're outside or somewhere outside here. You can have a look afterwards, everyone. There's one for every one of you. And it's easy to read. It's still aesthetic, it's still elegant, it's still sometimes crazy, but you always know where you are and what you will find in the story. These four, oops. Here are some more. What we're trying to do is, with some of the stories, we're trying to tell the readers that the car is not the car, and here and the world is there. Everything that happens in the world, that is a development in the world, that is a trend, can have to do something with Mini. And everything that Mini does has got to do something with things that are happening in the world. So we try to find out stories that either in one story we can tell about Mini and the world, or we put two stories side by side that have something in relation. You will see outside there are some examples. For example, this was one story. Here, it's only the first page that's on the screen. Modern nomads. Mini has built a trailer. So we did not just do a story about the Mini trailer, but we were talking about there is a certain trend in society for modern nomads. We were talking about modern nomads, and coming with this, we were telling, okay, and Mini has this also. So it's mixed stories sometimes. Or there was a story about the audio quality of the car, and there was a story beside it that was telling about the silent, what is it called, silent room, something like this. A Rotterdam design company had created a one-person room that was like an iPod to sit in. Perfect sound, looking great. So we put these things side by side so they had a certain connection within the story. Although in the story about the iPod to sit in, there was not the word Mini mentioned. It was just to have the same way of thinking in the stories. What is a story for Mini International now? It's relevant, it's substantial, it's international, positive, actual, future-oriented. This is something that's very important for us, but has ever been. Entertaining, social, responsible, integrative, objective, encouraging, and unconventional. Yes, a lot of magazines will say so, but if you see the Mini magazines as they were and as the new one is, I think we always really do what's written here. It's always interesting to read the magazine, and you will never find, I hope you will never find boring stories or stories that you have read a lot of times. There are 3 chapters in the magazine. It's Mini Life, the desire for an optimistic and cosmopolitan life. That's Mike Murray's speech. Mini Culture, a view on high-end street culture. Mini Design, appreciation of a cultivated flippancy. It's chapters, it's culture, it's design, which is a core item of Mini, and Mini Life for sure is every activity we have. Yeah, what fits in general for a topic, it's innovations, it's science, architecture, technology, design, fashion, art, music, film, and the Mini community. The first ones we always had. The Mini community is something we stress a little bit more than we did before. There's so many people out there that love the Mini, that have a certain connection to Mini, some have a real relationship. We want to stress this more so people can find themselves to some more extent than before in the magazine. The Mini International is an unconventional mix of newspaper and magazine. It's easy to use and it's stylish. A modern answer to questions of corporate publishing. I think it can show that you can do, if you're doing a journalistic magazine, and journalistic work for us is essential, then you really have the best chance that readers really read your magazine. If they don't read it, if you just give them what you want to tell them, they won't read it, and then they throw it away and your money's lost. So you really have to seduce and entertain the readers, and they have to be the first one that you think when you are doing a magazine. And I think it's too many corporate publishing products that forget about this. It's too many CEOs, PR people that want to press their information into the magazine, and they are just they are raping their readers, and readers don't like this. They want to have, you have to have the readers in the focus, and if you do this, then you will be successful and you will be doing a magazine that is read really. If they read the magazine, it's not a problem to get the information to the people that you want them to have, but you have to convince them and not just to push them.